And then the next activity, okay, this can be done by three students, is sterilization by autoclaving. So in this case, you have the 1 liter concentrated 2x media that you prepared, okay, before. You're going to transfer it into the bioreactors that you already assembled, okay, in the morning, or after you did the inoculation, culture inoculation. So you put 1 liter of 2x concentrated media inside the bioreactor. So this bioreactor will contain the media, but only 1 liter, okay. And then you have your 1x concentrated glucose, concentrated because it's 2x that you already prepare from here, okay. So it's there, okay. Let me just cancel. So that's 2x glucose is the one that you make in here, okay, concentrated glucose media. And then you have flask media and glucose that you prepare here, okay, that one, come to this one and this one. And then you, as the title said, you're going to sterilize by autoclave. So all these things, all the bioreactor containing the concentrated 2x media, and then one container containing concentrated glucose, and then half liter of media, half liter of glucose for the shake flask experiment. You put them together in the big baskets, okay, into the autoclave machine, okay. Also there's here you need to also autoclave 4 empty shake flasks that you're going to use on the next day, okay. So at the end of the sterilization by autoclave, you should have sterilized bioreactor containing the media without the glucose, and then you have a container containing, or a bottle containing concentrated glucose that has been sterilized. And then you have 4 sterilized shake flasks that you put in here together that we will use in the next part of the experiment. And then you also have a sterilized media and glucose for flask fermentation. So this is another bottles, okay, containing half liter that you're ready to combine on the next day. So this is first we're going to sterilize in day 1 and then use it in the day 2, okay. So get it ready for second day, first thing in the morning. That's conclude activity for day 1, okay. So at the end of day 1, you should have your petri dish that you have inoculated with yeast culture, okay, in the incubators. So after a couple of hours, the petri dish should be populated with microbes, in this case is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. And then the other output is you should have sterilized bioreactor containing the media only, and then you have glucose separately that you have not combined, okay, ready to go on the next day, okay. You have also sterilized 4 flasks, and then you have also prepared 2 half liter of media and glucose only for shake flask experiment for the next day on day 2. And then as you see before you have isolated or removed, okay, inoculum into the fridge, okay. If you remember in this part here, you put after about 6 or 7 hours probably you remove, okay, one of the inoculum flask into the fridge, from the shaker into the fridge, okay. So that should stay there and ready for use in the next day. So you continue plotting the graph of the inoculum growth profile until it reaches stationary phase, okay. Hopefully before 12 hours you should already reach stationary phase, and it's not really necessary to wait until the death phase. Okay, that concludes activity for day 1.